If you eat junk food, you're going to get fat. If you want to lose weight, you have to avoid rice at night. If there is even a little bit of sugar in your diet, you cannot lose weight. Where the hell is this coming from? So I'm drinking sugar wali chai and I hope that I don't gain weight. But in all seriousness, let's get back to the topic. And the thing is, I'm not saying that avoiding junk food isn't going to be beneficial for you, especially in terms of health. Avoiding junk food is going to do a lot for your health, okay? And in terms of weight loss, it is definitely going to help you. What I'm saying is, if avoiding junk food is your method of losing weight, then that's completely wrong. And the reason I'm saying that that's completely wrong is it isn't going to produce any significant long-term transformations, right? The reason that avoiding junk food is not a good strategy for weight loss for long term is, say that you avoided it for a short period of time and then you started eating it. Once you start eating it, you'd gain back all the weight that you lost. Okay, so yes, avoiding junk food, limiting it at least or controlling it is a step in the right direction. But the thing is that it's a band-aid solution. It doesn't really quite fix what is really broken. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. This is you. You decide that you're going to lose weight by avoiding junk food. And you're not going to eat any junk food until you reach your goal body weight. You don't invest much time and effort in building healthy basic habits for long term. You decide, along with avoiding junk food, all you're going to eat is fruits, vegetables, and just all the strictly clean and healthy stuff. This does put you in a quote unquote calorie deficit and even makes you lose some weight. But you give up way before you reach your goal because you're starving like crazy from inside. And also, not to mention the suppressed urges because of all the instances when you were offered some junk food, like in moderation, but you said no to even that because you had this rule going on. And when you did really give up, you binged. And you binged like crazy. You binged like that food was the last chance to ever eat anything on this earth in this life. And the result? The deficit you had created nicely for 6 days of the week by eating healthy foods was completely ruined by the massive binge episode. Now, these kinds of things generally happen when you don't know how weight loss works, or what is the process of weight loss, or what are the things that really produces results. And because of this, people go for these short term quick fixes, or apparently, things like just avoiding junk food or eating healthy foods sounds so very obvious to lose weight. And everybody knows that if you eat junk food, if you eat a lot of junk food, then it's going to kind of at least make it hard for you to lose weight, or it might even make you gain weight. And if you eat healthy food, it's going to be healthy for your body, it's going to make you lose weight and all those kinds of things. But underneath all of these things, people really don't understand that food is something that is at such a primary level. The connection with food is so basic and is so important that you cannot fix that by using these tricks or techniques and short-term diets and protocols and things like that to lose weight and then maintain it thereafter. So the point I'm trying to make here is, if you really want to lose weight, if you truly want to lose weight, then the things that are really going to help you aren't these surface level restrictions or these surface level changes in your diets and things like that. If you really want to lose weight, then you would have to change something real fundamental to your whole existence, right? And these are most of the times your habits, what you think, who you think you really are, and the actions you take in general on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so for example, if I were to give you, you can avoid all the junk food you want, okay, but if you're a guy who likes to, you're just basically watching Netflix and YouTube until 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, or even until midnight, if you just basically snack around because you're bored, or there is nothing else to do, or you don't have any discipline, any self-esteem, any self-respect, all of those parts of who you are and what your habits are is what ultimately is going to manifest into your weight. Okay, so these surface level restrictions don't really do anything to produce a long term result. What whoever you are, your weight, your health, and all of these things are a reflection of who you are and what you think you are, basically your habits, and basically just your identity. So if you really want permanent results, you always want to change yourself, not the surface level diets that you're doing or the specific things that you're eating, because those are not the things that produces real transformation. The real transformation is always within. It's an inside out process instead of an outside in process. Okay, so you need to change who you are, your self esteem, your discipline, your impulse control, and all of those things. It's a personal, it's more of a self development, personal development kind of thing than it is just techniques, diets, and sport, if you're getting me.